Ba.
App.
Eh.
Ump.
Livber was a game. It was a horror game. But it was still talking Sim.
I thought this was a visual novel. Which one is Livber? Is she the
Smoke or the mirrors?
the kawaii one?
Kawaii? Yeah.
Kawaii.
See, there's a word that's very similar to the word for cute in Japanese that means scary.
Oh,
So it's
yandere. It's yandere, isn't it?
I need a coffee, and if you could just add, do you have any yandere creamer?
I don't know what words mean. I just say things. Really, Yandere.
Yandere.
Dairy.
D-A-I-R. Yeah. Dairy.
Really putting the dairy in Sundari. If you know what I mean.
Except it's like Ludum dairy. Dare.
Is that how you pronounce that?
There's no pronunciation. It can't.
It's a word without sound?
It's a word without sound.
Well, I didn't know that. How do you talk about it
It's
when
not
you have
my
to talk
job
about
to educate you.
Educate yourself. Well, I looked it up.
Yandere is the one that expresses affection through violence.
Mm-hmm. The normal one.
The normal one.
Thank you. It's pronounced Caves of Cud.
Which was just a joke so that they could have like a GitHub distro with cock.exe.
Oh, really?
C-O-Q.
COQ.
Cock. The game.
Man, that's clever.
Right?
Yeah.
Totally worth spending more than a decade of your life.
Explaining what quad is.
Quid.
Caves of Quake.
Quagsire.
I went back and played Quake. It kind of hits. Still, it's a fun game.
The original one?
Yeah. I mean, it's very bare bones. There's almost nothing there. But, you know, the gameplay is solid. I guess this is the remastered one.
Yes.
I can't find my original CD anymore, and I don't think they would let me log into the chopping mall, the id Software chopping mall, in order to, you know, upgrade my shareware version.
You might have to compile from source.
Oof. Nobody likes to do that. Oh, I have not read The Trail by Kafka.
Kefka's the
Kafka's
clown
the
one.
clown villain of
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VI. Same guy. Same guy, yeah. This airport experience is very Kafka-esque. Beam of laser beam slices airport in half. The trial. Yes, the trial. I also have not read that, so, you know, I'm fake Kafka head here.
Damn. Gregor Samsa did not turn into a bug just for you to not read the other works of Franz Kafka.
Look, all I know is that he invented Spider-Man. Beetle Sam. Beetle Sam does whatever a beetle can.
Gets stuck in bed, laying on his back. Now he's dehydrated and dead.
Look out. There goes a spider Sam. Beetle Sam.
No, Beetle Sam eats 10,000 beetles a day.
Oh, beetle. Yes, sorry. Yeah. Should have been excluded.
Should have been excluded.
Well, shall we play Livber? Livber?
Livber Smoke and Mirrors, the demo. So...
It's just like Taco Bell.
Hold on 1 second. I had to take a screenshot of a Slack conversation so it wouldn't disappear forever. So we got an email from Osmond from the game dev team, which is like 4 people and a cat. And they said they saw us playing The Life and Suffering of Sir Bryant.
Oh.
And they wanted to ask us to play the game as well. And like give them feedback or stream it or something like that. And I did not reach back out to them at all. We ain't got time for that. But they did say that in the game settings, if you type loading ready run in the cheat code area, there's a special thank you.
Really?
So I realized I didn't check this ahead of time to see if it even works in the demo. But
Hopefully.
that's the first thing I'm gonna do.
Is it a cat picture?
It might be a cat picture.
That would be kind of amazing.
Oh man, can you imagine a picture of a cat right now?
I would love to see a picture of a cat right now. Also, we are very sorry for not reaching back out to you.
Are we?
I mean, I'm sure we probably had depression that day.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Holy shit. Oh, such a fluffy cat.
Okay, so we've got Turksy and English.
I guess English.
English. All right, I'm gonna lower the music a little bit in game, just a teensy bit, so we can keep talking. All right.
Is the cat like one of those Turkish cats that you see around Istanbul that people post photos of?
I think this cat has a house that it lives in.
Wow.
Wow. An entire house for cats.
It's already doing better than I am.
I see her in my dreams. Her and that house on the edge of the cliff. Everything changed after reading that letter. The one bearing her name. My old love, Lilith. 5 years ago on a dark night, they took her from that house. Executed her for black alchemy. I was the one who turned her in, because I sucked. But now, she's calling me back to the house. Wants to bury her breath in my sins. But how? That's what I have to find out.
Huh.
You ever get a letter? It's like, I would love to bury my breath in your sins.
From someone who is dead, who you turned in?
Yeah. Meet me back at the old place.
How much of a baddie would she have to be for you to, like, answer a booty call from a wraith?
Ooh.
In the east, a howling whirlwind stirs far beyond the Hook Port, a port built from the beached ships of Livber. You don't see it, you don't hear it, yet you know the force it wields, the power that shifts all of Gaia. It is a womb where the winds are born, but you are here, eyes closed, standing silent in twilight. 5 years later, you find yourself at this very door again, waiting, a letter in your hand.
Read the letter.
Raindrops splatter on the paper, leaving small wet stains. You grip the letter tightly with both hands, keeping it from catching the wind. The moonlight, silver and distant, spills through the clouds and glows over the ink. A woman's handwriting, dark and deliberate. You read the lines again, and again, and again.
If you're reading this, it means there's still something of me left in your heart. Like I always told you, death is far too ordinary a thing to separate us. I will bear our child in our home, beneath the place we shared. You should be with me, inside me, because our creation cannot remain unfinished. Come, walk through the darkness, complete us. We were always meant to be one, and we still can be, my love. All it takes is courage. All it takes is for you to not, to fear, to die. I'll wait for you in the eternity. I pressed this flower for you and scented it with my blood. I may have added some extras.
Babe, you can just not send that text at 3 a.m.
I have to put an end to this madness. Lilith is dead. She's dead.
But you're afraid that's true, because she has something far more dangerous than a dead soul that called you to her door.
Like what?
Like memories. Just like this moment right now, waiting in the rain. A memory that brought you here, made you wait.
Do I even need to know why here? It's like the only thing we have in common.
Yeah, like this was our house.
On the middle of a cliff. Why?
Where else could it be? This is where you began, the wooden house on the cliff of Livber's shore, where you first held each other. Your first night, your first love, and your first lies, all buried here. This crooked two-story house was built from your memories.
Well,
we can still leave.
Yeah, apparently I can
you
just
hit the bricks.
Get out of there. Guess I'll never escape my memories, will I? They'll find me in the end.
I'm afraid so. You think your memories live in your mind. Most people do. But they're just fragments broken off from things around you. They gather in the wind, in the rain, in the sunlight, and in the moon's pale glow. They drift back to you slowly with every breath you take. They fill your body and pull you somewhere else. They truly do. They do it until you're convinced you've moved on, because they have to.
Persuasion? Are you saying my memories have persuaded me?
Those questions don't matter yet. Neither do the answers I'd give, but in time you'll understand. For now, you shouldn't wait any longer in the rain. My house, open the door.
Yeah, I was like, do we think it's occupado? Do we have to check for new occupants?
Hell yes.
Hell yes.
Yell?
Hell yes.
Just as you're about to touch the door, you hear Yell's voice from just beyond the threshold. The winged cat is never quite yours, yet never far from you. Its white fur shimmers as if wet not from rain, but from light itself. With a swift leap, it spreads its wings and lands beside you. It shakes the droplets from its coat and sits back on its hind legs. Its orange eyes fix on you, head tilted ever so slightly, curious. Do you know what's waiting for me in there, my friend?
Pets first?
Pets first.
Pets first.
Good.
Good.
Yell brushes her head gently against your feet. Then she moves to the door, eyes fixed on it. She traces the frame with her paw, slowly, deliberately. When she's done, her orange eyes turn back to you.
All right.
Yeah.
Do it to it.
Do what the cat wants. Also, a winged cat would just be like the apocalypse for birds.
Oh, I was just imagining how dusty it would be.
Yeah.
Like you get the feather dust and you get the cat dander.
You could have a pillow stuffed with cat feathers. A cat down pillow. New atrocities for a new age.
Could string our violin with winged cat gut.
The wind stops for a heartbeat. You can hear the waves slow against the shore. Far, far in the distance, lightning flashes, bright and sudden. You don't hear it. The raindrops nearly hang in the air, suspended in time. Yell glances back at you, wings spreading wide. Then she springs into the shadows between the stones. Fate takes you in its arms.
The door creaks open, but you don't even know what you want to see, do you? The guilt of the past has chased you all the way here, and in the end, your sins have caught up with you.
I'm ready to face my past. No, if only you were. As you crack the door open, the air that brushes your face is old, still. The faint sweetness of burned herbs mingles with the scent of disturbed grass. Disturbed grass?
Disturb.
It pulls you back to that festival day, the day you met Lilith, and after that, you see her. Lilith, standing in the dim light as if torn from the very heart of the house. You feel your breath catch. You freeze as a shiver crawls up your spine. It takes you a moment to realize your knees are trembling, whether from excitement or fear you can't tell. A whisper escapes your lips. Lilith?
Two things. The name Lilith, culturally, makes a character not trustworthy.
Yeah.
Just immediately suspicious.
Yeah.
Oh. You're evil?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a vampire? Or you're a demon lady?
Yeah.
That's who's named Lilith.
However, also extremely hot, probably.
Probably really hot. Thus, my second point, knees trembling from excitement. Just too hot and ready to go for dead wife.
Yeah.
Dead girlfriend, dead partner.
Yeah.
Dead hot lady.
Oh, and yeah, Lilith
Crane? Fraser Crane?
Yeah, from Cheers and later Frasier.
Okay, she doesn't have a face, and this is a problem.
That's not great. She doesn't see you. Her body leans slightly over the table, arms stretched, fingers delicately trying to light a candle. It is exactly as you remember. Lilith, the ghost of your past, your greatest lie, and your heaviest sin.
Should we check first?
Yeah. In disbelief, you stare at the woman standing before you, the woman who should be dead. Her hair no longer shines with that crimson glow from the festival light. Now it's a dull auburn hanging over her shoulders like damp threads. Her skin is pale, ghostly white, as if drained of life itself. And her eyes, when she suddenly turns her head to face you, those eyes, a single lifeless question slips from your lips. Why?
Why?
But you remember. A warm breeze on festival night carries the scent of the city far away. You slip from the crowded street. The evening's crimson light wraps Lilith's hair like a crown of fire. The noise of celebration fades behind you. In that moment, you offer her a small bouquet of white, disturbed flowers. Oh, these are... Disturbed must be a kind of, like...
I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gazes into the deepest part of your eyes. She smiles, tosses her hair back, and asks that same question. White disturbed flowers. Why?
Just the really... I know how much you love these as much as I love you. Or because I wanted them to be endless. Like my love for you.
Like,
Are
okay.
Are we a poet and we didn't know it? Like, do we have a love language?
Like, we have fucked up. Badly. Right? Like, we...
Well, this is still in flashback.
Is it?
I think. You remember all of this.
Hmm.
So this is the night we met.
Option one.
Yes, we are cheese filled.
Yes. A magnificent lie. You told it so well. You even believed it yourself.
I didn't know I was lying when I picked that option.
Look, she had enormous cans. In our defense, we didn't look her in the eye.
My
My
love. So you finally came for a moment. I thought you wouldn't.
She looks at you. The brief silence stretches between you.
Your eyes, they're there. Still. They haven't changed at all. Should we ask about the letter or just you dead?
Yeah, you're dead. Let's
you're
cut
dead.
right to the chase.
I don't understand, Lilith. You're dead. I definitely caused your death.
The candle flame on the table flickers. You think you see a shadow of hatred pass over Lilith's face, as if there is another face beneath her skin.
Or she's masking.
She could be masking.
She could be trying not to reveal how much she hates our guts.
Yeah. We just come back in and are like, babe, what's for dinner? Babe, what are we having for dinner,
Fetch
babe?
me a beer. I need a cold one to sit with the boys. I waited for you where you gave me the white disturbs. I didn't die. I waited for you to say that you loved me again, to admit it was all a lie.
She waves her hand sharply as if brushing the thoughts from the air.
But that's not what we're here to talk about. Come, sit. Oh no, is this chair gonna try to kill us?
Do we just sit our ass down?
Yeah, let's sit our entire ass down.
The wooden dining table, set with 2 chairs facing each other, is covered in years of dust and the remnants of long-forgotten meals. A single candle burns slowly between the plates, flickering with every brush of wind seeping through the walls. It waits, threatening to die out, to release whatever has been trapped in the darkness.
Yep, this is a table.
Maybe. Her hand traces softly over your shoulder. Her touch is impossibly gentle. Maybe it's the place that changed. Waiting, longing, betrayal. Doesn't that change everything? Forever?
I don't know if the table felt my betrayal. I don't know if the chairs...
But it's infusing everything.
Oh. Let's forget all that, shall we?
You see her... Oh, thank God. Okay,
Oh,
good,
it's fine.
good.
Yeah.
A smile crosses her face, one you almost believe is genuine. Come, let's eat.
Lean back.
What's for dinner, babe?
I did everything I could to make tonight perfect. I wanted some things to be flawless for our reunion. After all, it's been... She pauses for a moment, looks out the window where the moonlight falls. You thought I should have died, didn't you? I know you did, after I made you that offer, after I told you that we had to become one. Our souls, my love. We had to bring our souls together and bind them in that alchemical ritual.
Expected me to pay the price for your madness, Lilith. I said no because you had decided to destroy me. I had to make a choice. Or maybe I should have said yes that night. Maybe everything was already broken and I just chose not to see it.
So we lied about loving her, but maybe we made a mistake? Like, we're gonna die.
Yeah, like we're gonna get like dragged screaming to hell.
Yeah. You decided to destroy me. I had to make a choice. Woo!
The rusty fork freezes in your hand for a moment. As the silence stretches, Lilith's breathing deepens.
Ha! Ha ha ha! My madness? I offered you love, only love. A love so deep that even death couldn't replace it. But you were afraid. Afraid to be with me beyond eternity. You betrayed me. Did you think I wouldn't know? When I told you about the black alchemy ritual? When I spoke of binding our souls together to crown our love? You saw my blood, heard my screams. You saw me vanish into the darkness of the water.
She turns her face towards you, and it darkens with hatred, with rage, and with something darker still, something even I cannot name. Her skin ripples as if 100 tiny things move beneath it. You can't tell if it's real or just the candle's flickering lights playing tricks on you. Then, just as quickly as it came, the moment passes. Lilith slowly leans back.
Love has a different meaning for you? You don't love me, you want to possess me?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Breaks my heart that you think it could be that simple, my love. You don't understand. I never wanted to possess you. Not then, not now.
The wooden halls of the house groan under the assault of the rain, driven harder by the wind. The sea crashes against the cliffs, then pulls back into itself with a hiss of white foam. Darkness spreads ever outwards beyond the horizon. For a fleeting moment, you wish you were out there, on the deck of a ship bound for somewhere you cannot see. But it's far too late for that now.
Your madness will be the end of both of us, Lilith. It already has, my love. But this isn't my madness. It's your cowardice. Go on, eat. Porf meat. I cooked it just the way you liked. It wasn't easy, but it melts slowly on the tongue. The porf. When the fat coats the roof of your mouth and slips beneath your tongue, you'll taste the herbs.
Porf meat? Am I missing? What is? Yeah, I have to look up what a porf is.
You type porf. Porf in chat.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, no, not porphyra. Now we need porf meat.
Like, it must be made up. What is the etymology of porphyria?
Do vampires have porphyria? It means purple.
Yeah.
Dictionary's got nothing? Alright,
Yeah,
alright.
okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, it's been cooked the way I like it, though. You know. Porf meat. Lilith, you've gotten completely mad.
Yeah, we have to be like the Victorian, like, man in this. Like, what would
Lilith!
what would a character in Dracula say?
Yeah, like not a Harkness, but you know, maybe a toast of London.
Yeah,
Matt
yeah.
Berry.
One of what's her name's husbands.
Yes.
After the festival where we first met, and that first night you told me you loved me, we saw a porf, remember? It was magnificent. Its mane was long and beautiful. Do you remember, my love? You remember, don't you? Afterward, we went to get something to eat. I couldn't stop thinking about it. You admired that creature. You kept talking about how beautiful it was, how bright its mane was, how proud its stance was. Did you really think I could tolerate that, my love?
Horse, donkey, mule, lion. These things have manes.
Like a Pegasus, or like a mythical creature?
Like a hipporfgriff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulled porf.
We didn't eat anything the first night. No!
She slams her hands onto the table, leaning forward. Her face twists with rage. Her eyes, wide and unblinking, fix on you, burning with intensity.
No. That is exactly what we ate. You told me how much you loved me, how we would never be apart. Do you remember what else you said? Now we get classism.
Huh.
Human meat is long porf. Need a short porf and a long porf.
Let's see. Man, this feels like being in a Cradle of Filth song.
Like
That kind of rules.
we're here we're assuming that she's of a lower class, but what if she's upper class? What if she's the fancy one and we were reaching?
Maybe.
Or we're just boring. Humans
mean-
have manes? Humane? Get out! Girl painting.
You know Aragorn referred to his long hair as the mane when he told people not to cut it.
I said it didn't matter that you were from a different class.
Yeah, that sounds like if we were answering a letter from our Wraith wife.
Yeah.
We would absolutely be the kind of person that said, "No, baby, it doesn't matter that you're poor."
That's what you said, isn't it? I remember how she looked at me the first time we met your mother, as if I were some disgusting insect, or worse, a bacterium. If I wasn't born a noble in Cardia, then I was nothing to her. And you didn't stand by me. When I'm not strong, you weren't my friend to help me carry on.
Lilith doesn't take her eyes off you. Every motion of her body trembles as she tries to cut the porf meat with her fork.
That porf meat.
Her head tilts slightly, crimson hair catching the candlelight, silken strands swaying back and forth. Your gaze drifts towards her plate. In that moment, you realize she's not cutting the meat at all. She's driving the knife into her own thumb, slicing deep. The blood spills, mingling with the meat.
Lilith, your thumb! What are you doing? Oh, what? Huh? My love, it's so sweet of you to worry about me. Just a moment of distraction, that's all. When you're here, everything else just fades away. All my worries, my fears, my pain, my thumb. This is the price of my love for you.
She quickly wraps her thumb in a piece of parchment that has fallen to the floor. For a moment, she stares at the porcelain plate, the blood pooling over the meat. Then she stabs her fork into the meat and puts it in her mouth. Her eyes close as she chews, like she's savoring something profound.
Just the whole steak.
Are you okay?
She eats like Ponyo. Yeah, are you all right?
Her distant eyes blink, then settle on you.
What'd you say? Oh, I'm fine. It's just, I never told you how my mother died, did I? She was addicted to dopamine.
That's
Fair.
why I'm on my phone all the time,
Yeah.
too. Yeah, real.
Some people called her obsessive, but I never wanted to believe that. I must have been 7 when she had her final episode. That her show was canceled. She had no dopamine left, so she thought she could drink what lingered in her own blood. When they found her, she had drowned in herself. Tragic. Though I used to think it was funny, but now I understand why she did it.
Why?
Well, why? Because some obsessions are meant to take hold of you. They must go deep. They must become a part of you, like me, or like you being a part of me. You, me. You understand, don't you, my love? You must be inside me. Neither of us is complete until we are one. Shells within shells, empty spaces, worn out faces.
The candle flickers. The rain beats against the windows. You listen until the faint patter of every drop echoes in your ears. Lilith's breath merges with yours. Slowly, she circles around you and disappears into the darkness. The woman watches you without blinking. She waits impatiently for you to eat. We're a people pleaser.
We're gonna eat our porf. If we don't eat our porf, we can't have our pudding.
You notice your hands trembling as you stab your fork into the meat on the plate. The poor flesh still seems to shift and pulse. The air grows heavier. You reach for the knife and try to cut it, but thick, viscous fluid oozes out from within, churning your stomach.
I poured my love into it.
Well, now we've entered the whirlpool. We have to eat now.
We have to eat it.
Clearly. You choose something sweet and tender, refreshing, comforting. For a moment, you feel at ease, as if everything is truly all right. But then the meat seems to have thorns. Pain blossoms in your mouth, scraping against your tongue and gums. The thing between your teeth hardens, forms a shell. It burns, it cuts, it moves, like something alive squirming as if taking its last breath right there in your mouth. Under your tongue and against the roof of your mouth, something slick writhes.
We might have a porf allergy.
Spit it out.
No, I want it.
You want to
I
swallow?
want to swallow it. You know, sometimes food that fights back is the best.
Yeah, okay, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
The piece of meat slides down your throat and thrashes wildly in the center of your chest. When it tries to force its way back up, your throat tightens and your eyes well with tears. With one final swallow, it's over. An unfamiliar emptiness settles down deep inside you.
Thinking about like the old Disney animation, the Jack Sprat thing, it's like, is it Donald and Goofy? Where they're like cutting half a bean.
Oh, yeah, and they slice the loaf of bread so thin that it's transparent.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of imagining that style, because it's you know, the table and the setting is in the shadowy and ramshackleness. It's just, if I was watching a cartoon duck try to force some squiggly meat down, this would be very, very active. Look, do you see? That's the taste of my love. For you, for only you. No more running now. We must accept it. We must accept each other, accept that we cannot live apart. We must become one. Our creation. That's why it matters. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
There's a part of me inside you now, my love. Can you feel the warmth spreading within? Do you see why we must become one now? Is this a Lovecraftian fish story?
Possibly. Your mouth goes dry. The meat on the plate looks succulent and full of love.
Maybe it's love in kind of a Undertale kind of way. Just keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, all right.
The taste of the meat deepens. The thick liquid coats your mouth. Sweet, cool, again, and bitter once more, but this time it doesn't hurt. The meat shifts on your tongue, not violently, but as if caressing you. The emptiness inside you expands. You feel pieces of your mind crumble, making way for something greater, something magnificent.
Porf.
Porf. The other white meat.
What we wanted never mattered. Not mine, not yours. What mattered was what we needed. I need you, my love. I need you inside me. And you, what is it you need?
Is there any more of this?
More?
Babe, is there seconds?
Mate, you don't need it anymore, my love. We are out. 86, the porf. I can see the hunger growing inside you. You see it now, don't you? Toward the great unification beyond the nothingness, we will become something greater, something beautiful. We will exist within each other, even beyond death. All it takes is one simple thing. What if we just capitalize nouns?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I've dated too many girls who talk to me like they're Sephiroth.
That is on you. That is entirely on you.
Look, I don't know whose type I am, but it's...
First they burn down your village, and then you're like, well, maybe I should give them a chance.
Yeah, I can fix her. She pulls her skirt aside and swings one leg over yours, settling carefully into your lap. You barely feel her weight. Her bloodshot eyes never leave you even for a moment. Crimson hair spills across her face as she leans in close. An overwhelming scent floods your mind. Without thinking, you bite. A taste far richer than the porf meat fills your mouth.
Don't mind if I do. Ah, yes, my love. Find me beyond the grand unification. I thought the unification was great. Just moments ago. Find me.
The cold in your chest makes you hesitate for a heartbeat. Suddenly, Lilith's neck, shattered to the bone, makes terrible sense. The bloody pieces of flesh in your mouth writhe wildly. Your final breath escapes through the hollow in your chest, warm and damp.
Go sleep now.
When everything ends, there is no light, no sound, in fact, not even darkness. It unravels.
Well, that's not English. A child. The hidden words pull someone from their slumber in a distant existence. I like it waits to fall.
Yeah. Each collapses into itself, intertwining, melding, in the nothingness. Millions of different lives are lived.
Well, we're beyond material boundaries, even beyond the cosmos. We penetrate the essence of the gods. We touch the threads of existence.
Love to penetrate the essence of the gods. Each essence mingles with one another. They turn, flow, spin. A long journey found us? Okay. And finally it stops, of course, if such a thing were even possible, but it isn't. Waits. I was Elric. I longed to take shape from the things I remembered, but they crushed me. I vanished and was lost. We existed beyond the never-all.
We're the last of your thoughts. We are the shell you are afraid to break. We are the you inside Lilith. How did we get inside her? she was us when we were all of us the whole time together. We eat. Oh, 5 people and a cat. I was
Okay.
wrong.
Hmm.
So that was one ending.
Yeah.
It kind of hits you with all the nonsense right at once.
Yeah. I think you have to like it lets you know what it is
Yeah.
and is like, are you vibing with this?
Well, like it starts out with like the very flowery
Yeah.
language. Uh, it's descriptive. Maybe like it lacks some stuff. Like we sat down at the table to eat, and there was like no description of what it looked like.
Yeah.
Though a lot of other stuff like that. The crimson hair got a lot of screen time.
Yeah.
But then the grand unification, the nothingness.
I also feel like there may have been like some translation issues. Like the text is a little awkward.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just the writing or if it's a language thing.
Huh.
Well, do we want to run another round or call it?
Let's. Well, it's almost time for a break.
Yeah,
Why don't we take a break and see how we feel when we come back?
sure.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break, chat, and when we come back, we may play more, or we may play something else.
But I'll let the music play. Alright. So, roll it again. Don't eat the meat.
I mean, we could have another run through it.
Alright.
I'm curious to see what happens if you spit it out, because it's clearly like her flesh,
Yeah.
right? But like, what is she? Sea monster? She clearly underwent the black alchemy.
Right. She's a porf.
She's a porf.
She's a porf. It's making me think of 2 things. Selkies, people in like dungeon meshy eating seahorses. And then Kill the Princess, Slay the Princess.
Oh, I never actually played that. I see ads for it all the time, though.
Yeah.
It's Abby's game, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's one of those games where I pick it up and I'm like, do. Just pick the main route to the most ludicrous ending imaginable. All become one, etc., etc. Same game. No, not the same game. All right.
Okay. Let's see what happens when we spit out the meat.
Yeah, let's see what happens if we hit continue, like where it reloads us.
Okay.
Because if this is made in Unity, then it's not like a traditional visual novel engine, probably.
Oh, right.
Okay, so that's where we go. All right, let's hit this exit button. Want me to hiss? Hiss it?
Oh.
No! It was a complete exit button.
Okay.
Not just to go of the game.
Not out the menu.
Not out
Interesting, that they made this in Unity instead of with like, what's the VI or the VN engine? Twine.
Oh. Yeah.
Or RenPy?
RenPy, yeah.
RenPy.
It's Python.
Python, yeah. That makes sense.
All right. Yep, we got the letter. I don't even know what black alchemy means. All right. Waiting for what?
We can still leave. I'm curious.
All right. You won't.
Yeah, no, true. Ain't that the truth?
What am I gonna find inside? Answers. All right. I guess I do have to read the letter.
She's totally well.
Is she alive? If she's alive, how much of her is still alive?
I did not know that. Yeah, I mean, I guess
Yeah.
this is where it would happen.
Had to be. Had to come here. I have to do this. Definitely, most people in your position would think the same. Definitely what.
You'd have to find
normal
out, right?
people would react in
Okay,
this situation.
you get a letter from your dead ex-wife who you
betrayed.
betrayed to her execution. The letter shows up. It's got like a pressed fucking rose in it.
Yep.
Are you just like, lol, no?
I would at least bring a friend.
Yeah?
Maybe
Like
the
an attorney?
Police. I wouldn't normally, involve the police with things, but it's like, okay, someone's clearly threatening me,
Yeah, this is some kind of blackmail.
right? Oh. Well, I never escaped those memories. The memories.
Why though?
Why? Why now?
Yeah, why now?
Questions. Shut up and go to the door. All right, I'm
Open the
gonna
door.
knock it.
Okay, knock.
Meow.
Kitty.
Do you know what's waiting for me there, my friend?
Mew.
I hope you're still here when I return, my friend.
Flying kitty.
Flying cat. Cat feather pillows. Ready to face my past. There she is. Lilith, you're really alive! How?
How?
Okay, so this is the festival. The flowers were produced by my love.
Yeah,
Yeah. That line's different.
it is. Okay. You're alive. How is this possible?
Or 5 years later, how could you have written a letter? Alright. I thought you read the letter, my love. Death is far too ordinary to separate us. When you left that night, I left the limits of my body. Wasn't that what we were trying to reach all along? I wasn't the one who left you. Not it.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me. Are we going with a Shaggy defense here?
You wanted this. She was asking for it. This is not the time for accusations, my love. After all these years, after seeing you again, I really want you to just sit and have a meal with me.
Sure.
Demand
Protest.
an-
Yeah.
demand-
Demand answers.
I'm not sitting anywhere until you give me an answer. Is it really you? Oh, she does have eyes. Okay, good.
Okay. Okay.
Something twisting behind them. Something squirmy-wormy.
Interesting. Okay.
Sweet scent from her skin. My love, did you never truly know me?
It's just a game. All of this, it has to be an illusion. Yeah. No. This is not real.
It's an illusion. Yeah. It's just a game. An illusion?
Her smile spreads across her face.
I wish it were, my love. Then maybe I'd wake up on the night you left me. But you're here now, so shall we eat? Sit down at the table.
Inescapable logic.
Maybe I should have said yes that night. Maybe everything was already broken and I chose not to see it. There was so much you chose not to see, like my love for you. You were right about one thing, my love. Something truly shattered that night. You watched them take me. You betrayed me. When I told you of the black alchemy ritual, when I spoke of binding our souls together, of crowning our love with something greater. You saw it all. My blood, my screams, how I vanished in the darkness of the waters, and then you went on with your life. Never returned away from my erasure as if it had never happened. You turned away from my erasure. There was an erasure happening.
And we did not. Yeah. Her hand holding the fork trembles. The face turns towards you. Rage, something deeper. Tiny things living beneath it. I think even the gods couldn't fix what's broken inside you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think even the gods couldn't fix what's broken inside of you, Lilith. Let's try burying what's broken. Like your dick.
Beneath Livber, and under what now feels almost like home, something begins to rise. You can't call it anger, nor hatred. It rises with a curiosity only the inhuman possess. A simple, inevitable curiosity, like a child taking apart a toy to see what's inside. And it ascends from Livber's foul waters, rising toward you.
Your madness will be the end of both of us, Lilith.
It already has, my love, but this isn't my madness, it's your cowardice. Go on, eat porf meat.
I never thought porf meat could be edible.
After the festival where we first met, and that first night you told me you loved me, we saw a porf. Okay, yeah, but we didn't.
I remember. Not the meal itself, maybe, but I remember being happy. Maybe that's why everything that followed hurt so much.
But that's why you're here, isn't it? You remember the happiness you felt. Our emotions don't lie, my love. Yes, you're afraid. Anyone would be standing before such a truth, but now there's a new path for both of us.
Does this mean you've forgotten everything that happened?
No, my love. How could I ever forget the past? She slowly reaches for your hand across the table, a strange smile curling on her lips. The moment I first felt you, the light in your eyes when you looked at me, the excitement you felt when you said we would complete each other. I can't forget what we lived through. I can't forgive it. The woman across from you lifts her fork. A drop dark as blood falls from the pork meat onto the porcelain plate. As she opens her mouth, the skin on Lilith's cheek stretches, then splits, tearing away from the flesh beneath. The strip of skin hangs limp like a withered leaf, exposing the rotted, festering tissue underneath. She doesn't seem to notice. Your beloved remains unaware.
Maybe it'd be rude to comment on it.
Yeah.
It's not her hand.
No. You watch as the skin slackens and finally falls onto the meat on the plate. Lilith hesitates for a moment, then she notices the rotting skin on the meat. She picks it up and presses it against her cheek. No, not yet. You struggle to breathe. A single drop of cold sweat slides from the nape of your neck down your back. Your eyes search for anywhere else to look, but there's nowhere to escape. In the end, all you can manage is a faint murmur.
What? What's happening here? Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, my love, it makes me so happy to see you worry about me. If only you knew. But it's just a small thing, don't worry. She hides her hand beneath the table.
You're really dead, aren't you?
There's no point in asking, my love. We should be happy now, because we don't have much time left.
Try to eat it and spit it out, or get up?
I want to see what it is. Try to eat your food. And there's like a change in the art here, but
I don't know what happened.
yeah.
So put it in.
Yeah.
Yum, 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 yum,
Spit
yum.
it out.
Spit it out.
You bend
to
over and spit it out. Your eyes water, but the stinging taste of the meat lingers in your mouth. Blood, metal, and mold. On the floor covered in saliva is a brown, half-chewed piece of meat. It doesn't move. Ha ha ha, I knew it. This is what my love means to you, isn't it? You'll spit it out everything I've done for you, won't you? Tell me. She leans toward you from across the table, her voice almost tender. Tell me, my love, is it not enough for you? Maybe another then, a new one prepared with even greater love.
No, Liz, no, I don't want another one.
Yeah. You think you have a choice. In the end, the union we're destined for will be above everything, my love, just like the thing we created.
A creation, Lilith. I mean, we didn't create anything. We couldn't have.
You believe that, but if we had loved each other enough, we could have, much earlier. But don't worry, my love. I filled the void you left behind. This is impossible, but that's exactly why you're so curious. Even if your body resists, deep in your heart, you feel the sweet thrill of being able to create something, whatever that creation is.
What have you done, Lilith?
I did what you dreamed of, but never dared to want. The grand unification, the crystal path that will take us beyond Never All. The true meaning of being together, my love. The rain lashes harder against the windows. A flash of lightning briefly illuminates the painting hanging on the walls. Each one looks damp and wet, as if freshly painted. Your eyes drift to the pork meat on the table. The bloody flesh shifts ever so faintly.
I guess it's too late for everything, isn't it?
Unfortunately, so very much. A warm smile spreads across her face. It's the same smile she wore the first time you saw her at the festival all those years ago. And then the moment passes. She reaches her hand out toward you.
Well, since I'm doing the toast voice, I think take my hand would be appropriate.
You hesitate, but finally you reach out. The moment your fingers touch hers, an icy chill floods your body. Once filled with love, that skin now carries something else entirely. You're really here. It started with the rain, and it will end with the rain. Don't worry, everything will be just as it should be. The old iron lock on the basement door clicks open, then the heavy wooden door creaks as it swings back. Cold, damp air washes over your face. As you open the door, the stench of rot and things that must have been long dead hits you like a wall.
Look at Lilith.
You glance back at Lilith as you step through the threshold. Her maddened eyes seem like they're about to burst from her skull. Her skin cracks, peeling away in rotting layers. You instinctively try to pull back, and darkness swallows you whole.
I fall! Latin?
Odi inteligo, quare id fa. Well, goodbye.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay, so it goes like quite differently.
Yeah, it can. But yeah, like, it is fairly small.
Yes, it's very short. It's a demo, I guess. I would say that it's tricky to know what kind of answers you're giving because the language is quite florid and stylized. You know?
Yeah, it doesn't have like the Mass Effect problem though, where it's like, I disagree with you, slap the reporter.
Yes.
Huh.
Hard to judge right now.
So, what game should we play now?
Yeah.
Should we take a browse through the library, or should we rock, paper, scissors, fight to the death. You were questioning blueprints, and we don't have a notebook, but I do have
Excuse me.
a long memory.
I mean, I have my notebook. Excuse me. God, I'm just full of churning innards today.
Maybe lay off the porf.
Too much porf.
Too much porf.
That pulled porf sandwich was...
Pulled porf. Alright, I'll grab the game and you update the
Sure.
overlay stuff so people don't come in being like, I thought this was Livber, but it's not. I think I should be able to borrow this.
Should I update the title as well? I suppose so.
Going back on my account. Oh. If we're playing from my version, then this will be different. Do you want to play from where I'm at?
I mean... Yeah, let's play from where you're at and just like see how it's changed. Because I don't know how far into the game you are, but I haven't bought it at home yet.
Okay. Where's my Steam Guard? Steam Guard. Oh, we logging in. We logging in with the QR code. Yes, I wanna be on my account. And I'll remember to log out after the stream. We gotta update. Function. 35% updated.
Going quickly.
Going quickly. Okay.
Okay.
Play button. Gameplay. All right.
I just love that this was made by Raw Fury.
Rough. So, gonna go get my daily allowance.
Jeez, 70 energy.
Boink. 41 monies. And now we're gonna go out to the exterior room.
Oh, wait. There's an expansion?
There's that outdoors. Let's see what we can get. Doink. So, schoolhouse. I would love to get to the 9th classroom.
Okay.
So that might be fun.
Yeah.
We'll try to draft classrooms today.
Okay, sure. Sure, why not?
So this is the classroom.
Uh-huh.
There's not usually like any gold or keys in here. We've got letters about closing the school. Our great uncle Herbert was here.
Mm-hmm.
There are these
Like
valves
Okay.
around. I should be able to find the 4th one. The 3rd one's in the apple orchard, and I've already got the one for the hovel turned, but I don't know where the last one is.
Okay.
So let's go to the apple orchard. I'll flip that switch, and I'm willing to take spoilers if people want to just tell me where the fourth switch is, if I can get to it today.
I'm just going to need to buy this.
Yep. You don't think I've unlocked that area? Okay. Well, campsite, that's where my extra feet stuff comes from.
Okay.
Here's the valve. Oh, yeah, there we go. So, there's a tool shed. And they have one of the little golden standees that the gems sit on.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
haven't. There's no gem in here.
Yeah. Can you get apple?
No.
Oh.
Need to figure out the utility box puzzle first. We did the VAC, but we didn't do stuff with it. So I haven't opened that gate. I'm pretty sure you can. There's like a cemetery sort of setup out there.
Okay.
This is the black site.
Are we being taken to a black site?
I've only triggered one of the things. This microchip can plug into this hole.
Okay. Okay.
There's part of a letter thing here.
Are you?
Ayo! The code for this was a pain in the ass to find, and I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
Story of my life. Enter password. You have entered the wrong password. Choose new password. New password cannot be the same as last password.
So this tunnel goes in next to the basement. I haven't unblocked it. There are block pushing puzzles.
Okay. Well, this has certainly gone places.
Chat wants you to hear more of the audio.
So what does your notebook look like for this?
It's about this tall.
Uh-huh.
Right. It's just my bujo that just layered stuff in.
Okay.
A lot of it's just like, oh, I found this thing with patent number, etc. Got these logs and the dates, because dates are typically important in this. This is the device in the boiler room that powers a red door that's down here.
Okay. Neat.
I don't have it currently on. But here's the basement. This is where the foundation elevator connects to.
Okay.
You have like these carts and stuff that you can pull so that you can walk across the tops of them to push like a button.
Huh. Neat.
That's the basement door. And then at the bottom of this, there's just a whole bunch of chests.
Neat.
And if I lower the reservoir level to 6, I can get off this side tunnel, which goes to a secret bunker. and a train station for an underground train line.
That is the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. I too want an underwater train.
So there's these,
Uh-huh.
and I can rotate the platforms.
Yeah, hell yeah, you can.
Like this. And if I had the red door open, voila.
Right.
It goes into an area that looks a lot like a mist level that leads you up to the top of the...
I feel like I should stop looking at this now.
And then over here...
They had an underwater train on Sequest DSV that went from LA to Australia. It did not go well. Is that because that trip would take like 3 days?
These
Hosk.
are the inner sanctums.
Cool.
I haven't solved this one, so you can see what it looks like unsolved. Basically, you have to gather the glyphs that represent one of the kingdoms. I solved this one, but I haven't solved this puzzle. There's these box puzzles.
Simon Says.
No, it's
No.
They have different rules for the different colored. So like green, I think won't do anything in that position. Yellow goes up, so it'll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it will stop at the top. Black, I think, goes sideways. So you want to get all four corners to be the color that they're supposed to be.
Okay. Okay.
Yellow tiles, they move north. Yeah.
Oh.
And then you also get like these
Ooh.
kind of scenic paintings and stuff.
Impressionistic.
It's a little postcard. That's a switch for the antechamber door.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep yawning. I am engaged.
Oh. I basically left this in kind of a neutral position. There are other switches for rotating the thing or for moving the platform up and down. Or more of those survey letters around. If I do get it, if I do get the red door open, I can come back down here and open a gate to a red letter. I know that code in my head right now. I think there's something about the statues down here, but I don't know what.
I mean, I think the big strength of this game is that nothing in it feels accidental or
Yeah.
incidental.
Exactly. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a fake door opening thing right there, but I don't know how to open it. I don't know how to turn on the power boxes that
What about the cracked stones?
the...
Go back. On your right. Turn around. Turn left. Down the passage.
Oh, that?
Yeah. Oh, that's just a facet. Okay. I thought it was a crack.
So yeah, if we're trying to get classrooms drafted today, then I'm not likely to get the furnace room. Or I don't want to. Uh, Den. Always need gems. So one of the aspects of these rooms is they all have these chess pieces in them that all represent different members of the family.
Okay. White pawn.
Yep. So that's like one of the kids.
Grocery money.
Grocery money. Just a neutral thing. I'm going to go back across the other side. I don't know if there's a place that's like more likely to spawn classrooms. Some of the rooms have like restrictions, like in the corner here ahead of us, you could get the conservatory.
Okay.
Hey!
Hey, okay.
So one classroom, but now we're out of gems. They go from grade 1 up.
Okay.
And so you can look at like the papers to learn different things about the puzzles, like the different color selections and stuff, or the preferences that certain characters would have.
I like how the 8 is on its side.
I don't know what that means.
Another classroom, but
I
we have no
can't-
gems.
Yeah. So I'm hoping for incidental currency. Bacon and eggs gets us like 15 steps. 10. And adds the morning room to our pool, right? It has been a month since I picked this up. All right. Gems.
I have largely resisted getting this game because I feel that if I were to get it, my life would stop.
Gems. These are all the books you can get.
Ooh.
I've read them all. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Get it on this side. Scrapbook.
Cool.
I love Power Hammer.
Tomb. My favorite floor plans. Tomb.
I haven't opened the tomb yet. Well, I mean, by open the tomb, I mean there's secret passages in the tomb that I haven't opened. Again, there's a puzzle with the statues. I don't know. I don't have anything to start fires, and I've just never had the right combination of tools at the right time.
See, like, I feel that as a human being, it is my birthright to always have something on me that can start fires. That's
I
like,
think that lives here. I think it's a contraption, but I don't know how to make it.
okay, so the power hammer
Yeah.
has a battery and a lever and a hammer,
Yeah.
which I suppose makes it powered. But powered to do what?
Strong hammer things
Okay.
go through broken walls.
Okay.
Regular hammer just gets chests open for free.
Okay. Okay.
And then
Stamp collection.
the
Interesting.
stamps have lots of details about the kingdoms on them.
Interesting.
Maybe one day. Lavatory is worst room.
Huh.
Yeah. So
Only made it to grade
only
3.
made it to grade 3.
Division, man. Division. It's just too hard.
Well, let's see if I roll the billiards room. Yes. Ooh. Hey.
Cool.
These books are great. The drafting strategies.
Huh. Oh, excuse me. Cool.
There's a rumor of an additional annex classroom.
The 9th grade. The rumored 9th grade.
Picture a 9th grade.
I don't have any memories of 9th grade.
So the aquarium I have modified so that it powers stuff.
Cool. The electric aquarium.
Yeah. I haven't done the patio puzzle. You have to power the what is it? The archive, that's it. And do a thing. All right, storeroom it is. If
Got
the furnace
some gems.
is if the furnace is powered, it pops up in a little drawer that gives you a key.
Oh, okay.
But that's it. I need more gems. Well, that would completely close us off, so. They like to put stuff, like, just on the floor in this room. You get the order and a bit of information about the deities.
Okay. So this seems to be some kind of harvest deity?
Wife, lady, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one behind there.
There's like...
Just to be spiteful.
I like the jockey deity.
Yeah. Pool hall. You ready for some math?
I love math. 8?
I think it's just at 18. So
3
minus 10 times 20. Or is it 3 times 20 divided by 10?
Meow meow. It's 6?
Sure. Nope.
Nope.
30 minus 20. Okay, so
What was the order? Sorry, it's
the colors. Blue's addition. I think yellow's subtraction. Pink is multiplication. Purple is division, and if it's a square symbol, there's squaring.
So 11?
You've got
5 minus 4 times 11?
sure.
1 squared
Yeah.
times 10 is 10.
Ooh. Security card.
Nice.
Money.
Actually, living in the manor would suck. I mean, it seems all right. There's nobody else here.
Sometimes there's gems in the spare room, or you can get stuff to trigger that. Workshop always comes with something, like
Always has, like,
Battery.
tools. Battery.
doink.
Classroom.
Classroom. All right, grade 2's maths. So that tells you the color code
Oh, okay.
for the thing.
Yeah.
And you can check the children's works.
Penelope got a B plus. But Oh no, this is like grade 2. They tell you, nope, you got 2 wrong. Which ones? Who can say?
That's an exercise for the reader. All right, I'm going to go back down
Figure
through
it
the
out,
chapter.
Penelope.
Chapel? Chattel? Chapel? Chapelle.
The chapel.
Another classroom. Or the spare green room, so I don't completely cut off this edge. Alright. Grade 3. The highest grade we've made it to.
Erlenmeyer flasks.
We got the periodic table of elements. We got the blank sheet. We can spell a water. Steam. Idiot.
God.
God.
What was that kid's name?
Cassandra.
Fuck Cassandra. Kid's going nowhere.
The fun. The U in fun.
Is for uranium, but the F, more importantly, is for fluorine. Fluorine does put the F in fun. Puts the F in a lot of things, really. God, foof. If I could never experience anyone being like, Cameron, tell us about foof again in my life, that would be great. What do you want? It sets fire to glass. It's a completely useless material.
Ta-da! Alright. Alright. This sucks.
Yeah.
This sucks. I hate it here. At least shovel? Shovel? Le shovel? No. Dining room, I guess. Let's get our lunchbox. Enjoy a lunch.
Ooh, I will. Why is it being served by an angry angel in chef's whites?
She's one of the deities.
I guess so.
Okay. We're dark in a room. Could be anything. Yay!
A die?
Yes.
Interesting.
So, dining room has our last option. Classroom?
Ooh. Grade 4.
Grade 4. Ooh.
Geography. All the kingdoms.
Just gonna... yeah. For later.
Oh, look. It's Nuance. The land of nuance. Let's never go.
Nuance.
Elmno.
Outer circle.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Planets.
Et sphere. It's the Et sphere. The seeker of signs. The devoted circle. The three of tides.
Wow. I love me a good map.
Oh. Hey, there's that infinity.
Do we know that people in this world have the concept of a Mobius strip as infinity? Maybe it's just a lemniscate.
Lembus bread?
It's the shape traced by the
Oh,
sun
the
if
sun.
you
Yes.
plot its position at the same time every day. Man, I could really go to Beddington right now.
It's Reddington.
Exactly.
Identify each realm. So, the puzzle I'm working on is called 8 in 8 Months.
Mm-hmm.
That involves the map. So this is very useful.
I'm sorry. Do you want to write this down?
That's why I was taking screenshots.
Oh,
but
what's
we are,
on the
we are goozled. What's on the
what-
where?
Left. Right. Right. There.
What's the flag?
No, the on the children's workboard.
This thing?
No.
That thing?
No. The thing the easel.
Nothing.
Nothing? There's nothing on the bummer.
Yeah. Yeah. These goons. Why do they have so many puzzle boxes?
Masonic. Masonic? $90, 58 degrees, 8 degrees blank, 8 degrees blank.
There might be a stone area outside that looks like this in the area I haven't unlocked yet. Alright, so we basically have to call it a day.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anywhere else that is on the map that I can get to that I could show you. I have the Blessing of the Tinkerer right now. There's a shrine as one of the outer rooms, and if you offer money, you get a blessing that lasts for a period of time.
Oh, okay.
And these are the sanctums that I've solved.
Cool. Man, I'm gonna have to get this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I had avoided it up until now. But no, I think I need to get it.
Mm.
Dilly bar?
Did you eat a dilly bar?
I hope so. Yeah, I did. Okay, yes. For Paul's birthday, we had dilly bars.
That was over a week ago.
And your point? Look, I've been taking iron supplements, and what's been going on is...
It's here for all of us.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know how much progress I can make on my account without my notes.
Yeah, no, that's entirely reasonable.
Like the ciphers and the...
Well, do we want to call it here for today, then?
Yeah, we might.
Okay. Bit of an abbreviated stream. Oh, what's the difference? Clock and tie.
Tire time.
Tire time. Oh my god.
Oh my god. This room is the letter M.
I'm getting schooled in the classroom.
The map says something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, is it always the same
Yep.
arrangements?
Yep.
Okay. Like the you can't see where I'm but like, say here the West Wing Hall
Yep.
will always have the same letter,
Yep.
or the whatever room is in that position will have the same letter.
That one's an E.
Okay.
Yeah. I've only found 4 of the 8 red letters.
Phew. Man, Is this Borgesian?
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Fuck. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and the host explained Tlon Ukbar Orbius Tertius to a guest, and being like, okay, so there's this science fiction author called Borges who wrote about, and then proceeded to accurately summarize this short story, but in a weird way.
Right.
Being like, so it's about this secret society that creates worlds, you know, and then getting into like this kind of like, oh, it's weird that people think this. And I was just like, but you're talking about Borges. His entire thing is about how words create spaces, create entire worlds. Like the world is made of words.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
He's got one that's like a guy stuck in a bed collecting stories, and he wants to like hear every story.
Yeah. Well, it's like, you know, when you find the stick bug in Disco Elysium, and she tells you that, you know, the entire universe is reflected in your forebrain.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's Borgesian.
Yeah. But having a story centered around a rearrangeable space that indicates itself as you reveal more, as you spend more time in the space, along with it being an elaborate message. Like the goal it gives you of getting into the antechamber to claim your inheritance is just the starting step
Right.
in
Yeah,
what the actual purpose of this whole story is.
Okay. So, like, in order to get to the antechamber, you have to know about the house.
You can kind of accidentally wang-jangle your way into the antechamber. You can kind of brute force it. Like, some of the layout does matter. There's levers that open these doors. So you can only get into the antechamber if you open those doors, and then there's a key inside, and you need to use that key to go open the top door.
Okay.
Which is to another room
Right.
that has more information about stuff. But it immediately rolls the ending cutscene when you get there, so you can't actually get in there the first time you get in there. You have to get in there again to actually explore the room to see what is in there.
Okay. So, in order to fully explore the house, or in order to solve the puzzle of the house, you must display a full understanding of the game's universe.
Yes. In order to get access to more information about the world, the people, your family, you have to pick up different pieces, and some of the puzzles are just extremely obtuse. They're just like word rhyming puzzles instead of just the simple
Like letters missing from
letters missing from two words. Those ones can be a little tricky, but is it to be like, why is this globe in this airplane? What words do they have?
Huh. So it's Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
cool.
get to fight the Iron Giant.
All right.
So I hope that was interesting for people that saw the first stream we did of Blueprints
Yeah, just
and
like,
kind of wanted to see where it goes, because the game doesn't give you any indication that there's an outdoors.
yeah, no, but like, of course, in order to fully understand the meaning of the house, you must understand the context into which it is placed. Right? For which you need the outdoors. What good is a house unless you know why you have walls?
And maybe someday I'll get to Beddington.
This is the only way I'll ever get to own a home.
We've had houses in video games for years.
I suppose so. I could build one in The Sims 2, I suppose.
Do you have a copy of The Sims 2?
I have a copy of The Sims 4. Sims as well.
Well, thank you everybody for hanging out with us. Everything we do here is brought to you through support to our Patreon, patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. We'll be back again in a week.
See you then. Thank you so much.
Goodbye.